Me not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up for me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television.
In a gentle, the political hot goose. My family today at the canton in a very special moment on the authentic voice of Gentle for tell how I'm proud of President Bio, for telling how the massive developmental programs them with President Tok and Bio they undertake in Australia, how that one day they put APC into permanent opposition. You where they watch the program from YouTube, you where they watch the program from all other Facebook pages them. I want to let you share. Una share them. And then within I want to let you do. Now for subscribe to the video if you watch na YouTube. Subscribe and also drop your comment them so that the other listeners and we hear waiting we talk about today. This now the authentic voice of Gentle. Where they can talk about important things and where they go on Australia. It's a very much important thing that you always for come at the Hot Goose Network Salon. Forget authentic information. You know, all over the place, una don't hear lie information from the APC, Tolongo Tolgate Pambodi literates them. Then Adane, they know therefore. Na so then they. So, in as much as we they wait, for let the more people that come on the program, I go on let they enjoy this music will come up from Evangelist Koba.
Oh, who that guy this game ya so amada bi Sam na who that this game ya dey for amada bi Oh, who that cook and shape the game president bi We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development na salon. Amu you don hear me? We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, na you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 na you. Show them say you do am, 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 oh, after you na you. Salomon wetin we say, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, yo we dey vote for you, oh. Opu salon go before. We talk wetin we say. Yo we dey vote for you. Yo we dey vote for you. Yo we dey vote for you. Oh, for salon ni metewa. Kapo agbo ulanje bele o. Weji makwa long give up. kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Dongora kwa ulanje pele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Wanjama kwa ulanje pele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Kailango ulanje pele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Buntigo ulanje pele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Kayamba bo ulanje pele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa lobioba. Amweno kono mwa fefo, bepo abe yawaye, bepo abe yawaye, bepo abe yawaye. Madame yo, Anko loko tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, Ankambia tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, Anfalaba tenepa, yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, ang makeni tonapa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, ang makroka tonapa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, oh, who da get this game ya so? Madame yo, Sam na who da this game ya dey for? Madame yo. President Bio, Sam Asimane they jump come on. They say back to power.
Papaya, Naya, on the other side. They don't rule this country. They don't take the country from the frying pan to the fireside. We tell God thank you for President Bio. You only get at this country. Let me get a chance for. Woman, they want to take this country back to austerity. Ce n'est pas possible, that's what Frenchman say.
So, family, mina gentle, when I don't enjoy that very important music, we come up from Evangelist Koba. Evangelist Koba, now one party intelligent gospel artist name, we Saludo ever produce. Today, you will watch. I just want to let you continue for share the program. If you watch on Facebook, share them. Wherever you watch them, subscribe. Today, I will discuss on very important things because all over this week, with family, when I vex united, then they all over the place, then they cause, then they lie, then they propagate fake and misleading statements then. Because we all know saying so APC then they. Now we all know say this is not the census week. And everybody busy right now, then they do census. When they do census, Unasi say APC, they don't worry. APC, they don't torment because they don't do bad havoc per census business. Inside 2015, me we sit on here, they not been count me because I've been this salon that 10 a day. I've been fortunate for this salon. They not been count me. They not kind of me area. I mean, they Brookfields, they're not richly. Can they call you Kela when are the undersell politicians when they lead the NGC defunct 6% party? If it means say they no contact. David Tamabayo, where an escroma been prank, very serious one. ASF be talk say they not contact, just like many other Sierra Leoneans, they not be ever contact. But we don't know which side APC been pulled them figure where they say we come up from 5 million to 7,500,000. And the greatest number they seen at the north. If not been true, why they for worry? We President Bio they make the midterm census way now by law. And I want to let everybody understand one thing. Law na law. Alek na bad law. Alek na good law. You need for obey them in a country until and unless they repeal that law or they pull and few from the law books. Otherwise, people they're not for the obey the seditious libel law. Then the law we been stand against journalists. That bad law we APC be put now with law books. We President Bio don't put. Then bad law they be done in the law books. Then we APC be don't put. President Bio pull am. Now the developmental programs that we President Bio don't undertake, they don't put up in this country. Now then they do this census. And I'll tell you one thing, a very interesting thing may happen. During the time we President Tok Anubio, he announced the census date when I be the 10th of December 2021. We hear APC they go haywire, then a lawbreakers them, we hear lawyer them when a Madam Lawyer Basita Michael. They go out there and they incite them, and they abet them, meaning they sponsor them, and they pamper them, they encourage them, and they give them misleading information for let them come on the street so that they go misbehave and broke the law. But now for reason we make Basita Eyoaki understand a lawyer and not a government lawyer and a private lawyer. You know, say private lawyer there, it say they know they get case. So then they took them people there, when a full man, the lawyer, then they live by fools. So that when they go out there, they broke the law, they go come, they hire them. Now so Basita, then they make couple. So Basita, what even they do, now marketing, a legal marketing, even they do. But when APC they don't get better sense, now that means that they come out for make rudeness. But however, during that census day, when the census they begin, we everyway World Bank they say they know they come again for give them money where they be say then they give. Well, that one they not a problem. Where World Bank they say they not give them money. President Bio are the most credible president we Salon don't ever get after Milty Magai and Pakaba. If we don't make plans, first in history say Salon they fund their own census. So nobody not get for can tell you what to for do. Na country on your own. Neither they call sovereignty. When Anes Kuruma be one sack Samsumana illegally, all man talk, they do one. They know they do nothing because na sovereign states, although it not being correct. So if President Bio they do legal thing with constitutional, I don't think say anybody get for do anything. And that census data they get for audit and they get for make it available to any international body for let the auditor. And that census data, I think say I recommend say let government use them for every developmental plan and map out the geography of that country with that census result. So anybody will stand against them, you know, if me na be internal affairs minister, and the prosecutor now, and the jail now, the prosecutor now, anybody will contest the census. That's what they do. Because democracy don't mean say you for broke the law. The APC Tifman they don't misunderstand what's in a democracy. They don't misunderstand what's in the rule of law. They don't misunderstand what's in a human right. They don't know. They don't. They don't get better sense. Then a sardine hate they get. Then a sardine they don't get hate. Because democracy don't mean say enough for obey law. Otherwise, the one way they kill na Capitol building in America, yeah, when they come out, where Joe Biden they for go swear in, then go say a lie, no win, they don't agree. Plenty of them now they in jail. Some man then kill her, nothing don't come inside. So democracy get limits. There's a freedom of speech and expression with due regard to the law of trespass. We say your freedom stop, now the next person you begin. So the law and the law, and census not to politics, now about national development. So we not worry about that one. You will they stand against census, they don't consider now on your own responsibility, now on your own choice. But then one of the most important things we see, where I want to understand now, family. Now after we World Bank then say they not agree put the money anymore. You know, it reached a point, World Bank they said the shame after when the government say, where will they take care? Because they've been things say that they embarrass the states and what they've been doing a dangerous thing. Meaning they don't try to equip the opposition for let me they rebel against the state. So if we not be get a responsible leader, if we not be get a well-meaning leader when a president talk and you, believe you me, salon for don't day in the dungeon they like today. But because if you see they not like salon, then at the own political party they get interesting. But President you make most of we Australians they will look proud. So because World Bank don't afraid, they don't shame what they don't do, they don't say it wrong. Go on now see they go approve money when at $60 million for one program. Fair enough. Then yesterday, the 16th of December 2021, the same World Bank, they don't approve another $75 million for Sierra Leone. Why they approve that money they for let President Bio support reforms and also the coronavirus pandemic problems that we don't create for let able solve them and mitigate them. Because COVID-19 in Kawan and Salo don't create plenty problem. Some man don't lost job. Una see President Bio be ship some money today. So at the end of the day, President Bio don't advocate for help the poor people that with Corona don't above and the systems that with Corona don't above. World Bank just they approve money they no more now. Now so a country for give respect to itself and not to loan na grants, meaning a free money from where this government no can this government no take no debt it. Now projects that they write they approve her because they get people that will get brain, they get people that will learn book, they get people that will smart, we able design concepts for let international body they watch them and see it worthwhile for let them work with them. That's what this government did. Not to cut your put your government. So this World Bank, after when they say they know they give $5 million because of reasons that we may not know, the government carry on with his stuff. So now they don't yesterday they don't can approve again $75 million for let President Bio help for reduce the problem that we Corona can create and make some amends on the laws and other stuff then in the country. That they should see President Bio now one of the toughest president Australia don't ever get. Me are proud of her. Now all them TR don't make APC they vex. Because I'll tell you one thing. APC they vex because they don't know what they get for can tell salon people them. Say they go can do if they vote them in. They don't get no idea right now. They're not even there together. APC they at this in disarray. APC don't know what they go on currently. They frustrate, they torment, they disillusioned, they need disarray. The party not there together. The center not the whole right now. And for let APC contest that elections, 2023 or 2024, it's questionable. When I go check this video by one day and tell me say gentle be don't talk. APC they contest one for that election and not say because they scatter right now. You don't get for easy for them. Then in a court, they put themselves in a court because they don't believe in constitutionality and rule of law. Then a criminal acts they believe in. But before I go to the audit report issue, because I'm going to talk about the audit report issue, they are going to talk about the cyber law within our in operation. But I want to get some taste of this small advert where we see the APC de Bangba, Lahai Lawrence Lima, and they come back for re-elections for let it continue for make President Tok Adubio maintain power. So this don't make APC don't frustrate. But I want to watch and enjoy the song and watch the young man. You will the share, you share. You will go drink water for the next set of topic they can talk about. When I enjoy.
Music. F170 grandpa Bindi bindi mia, babago, ayamo, 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 bindi bindi mia, babago, ayamo. Sale baka pote chepa kumbe ya kuya gbete goda yiwa kaka kwa mapema ye, babago, ayamo, Dr. Kaya. Dr. Kara papa gati bebe mama pema ye Banya goya wema jenge benya magori ba ye Babago ayamo mede bless ye Mede bless awoye nyama nede muga muli ye Babago ayamo jani everyday Babago ayamo anti everyday Babago rado sale ye ko mangete uma Babago ayamo mede mu miawo Babago, ayamo, bindi bindi, ayamo, Baba bio na ayamo, muna dinye, ayamo, Baba bio, mada bio na nyada dinye, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, mada bio, ayamo, mada ayamo, kaka mende pesa muna dinye, ayamo, Babago, mada bio kilia mende, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, monya mo biabie, ayamo, mada bio komele kepela na bali mamende ma, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, bemoni amuba, ayamo, Babago, tunya mai leta biye kwega ukale tuba tunya wego, ayamo, na sebati ko, ayamo, basa teke na baba patata bubwa, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, kebinde ganyo, ayamo, tunya mai leta mia ina kanero, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, na setike ma, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, sebe potike ma, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, mada direct, ayamo, Babago, tile batemeti la milima ye, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, bindi bindi, ayamo, yena setike mata o pafuka bindi, ayamo, Baba mada bio temya bio pati ko, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, nuga o mabfa, ayamo, mada bio ko monele yeso desia, ayamo, soja we sabote wo ko titi barebo, ayamo, mada konele yabe manene made matima o, ayamo, Babago, mada bio soje no, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, grandpa F170 bia be bugile mabe makoko bio konyagi mabie, ayamo, Babago, ayamo, bidi bidi mio. Baba na no do bi ka no mabenya we meri. Mada bio kama tawo be na siabe. Kole enya be na ne mi abide ga mi atie. Oh, Baba to ayamo, Babago, ayamo, mada bio, ayamo, mada bio no mangi se vale matma o, ayamo, Babago, vale matma o, ayamo, Babago, mada bio ko ya bless ya be, ayamo, ko so ya bless ma be mo ya le mo yana, ayamo, nyaga ke ayamo, Babago, ayamo, mada bio, ayamo, Babago, mada bio me dadi ayamo, Babago, ayamo, London jetty, ayamo, London jetty, ayamo, London jetty janita wani yewalo, ayamo, mada bio, ayamo, mada bio konegi kiri ajani.
So I know say when I don't enjoy that music and when I don't see the APC Bangal High Lawrence Lima we in the contest again. Of course, the position of vacant now in the still public relations officer. Follow we maintain power. We just need her. for there we make sure say we maintain power, because one of the reasons we make me, I think, say the life of Lima, we just need for maintenance another position is that one, he is battle tested, and number two, we don't groom him to such a point that the party don't invest in them, and we all invest in them. We don't make the exact PR now we really want, where they shape and put APC there to the map. It reach 9 we don't, so we don't need again forget issues for go begin train, because this battle where they can fierce. Now the last battle this way they make APC go now opposition forever. So Lima, you got it. So man will say, gentle, you know, delegates, but the way I they talk, they don't correct. Well, some side the delegate get for talk true. So that they clear. Yana you be vote did no dirty. And everybody know. Secrets not did. You know, within a Western world, and so we they operate. We they award people them based on how they work for the party. And so we they operate. We need them, we need for user. So if the man useful for the party, we for user. So that's how we they operate. So Lima, you got it, man. So one of the most important thing again today we will talk about, this is not the authentic voice of Gentle. We they talk about the cyber law, where they in effect. I want to let everybody understand this. For say the cyber law, na law where they for stand against cyber bully. You would use people them credit card, the thief the bank, na money na the bank, because we get investors them programs and they open with people that they come on out of country they go, they need for use credit card, and that they all the kind institutor. That means they put this do their census there for them we will know how they will put them electronic stuff that they together. That means President Bio, you see that they shape pole and are all over the country, then they shape transformer them, and they make the electricity for long get sustainable, so that we will get a system that's alone, just like United States or Europe. Therefore, if that system here they come, now that means they say we need a law, just like in America and Europe, where they protect with privacy, where they protect with respect the value of Sierra Leoneans, including any other stranger when they go to Sierra Leone. Just like where they are. You know, they just grab you, begin mouth purposing, and they go to a court, and they go call police for you. You know, they go just grab you, begin cartoon pussy, where sabi you. That's not a problem that one day. You know they do laws and they are. So then Lord and the President build the book Nasalo. I don't think so we need to worry about that. If we are protected by those laws in the first world, why you think say enough affect we self as well as Sierra Leone? The privacy of Sierra Leone is important. So now this make the cyber law where President Biobi make, they don't put that into law. Plenty people and the way the APC them they start, in fact the entire APC then they stand against every good thing we're good for Salon, because then they cost Mamikos. Then they recruit Mamikos bomber. APC na Mamikos party, then they're not serious. And they always tell people that. So that law they for who don't know, they don't make it into law, they don't sign it. And international community they've been glad for President Bio for we make that cyber law, even though APC they cry against that. Because they don't want to let better thing happen in a salon. They want to get campaign message. But you know they allow it. When I read they say LJ begin cause Mami cause if they cause a popular woman. Then they hold on because the cyber law they into effect. So man they say we don't even know say why they hold on for cause. Yes, you don't get for cause policy against you. If they will reach you, then they hold you, they prosecute you. The cyber law they in effect. They don't pass her. Parliament don't pass her. Una watch. APC, una parliamentary, they would lie for una. Then they pass the law, then when they can probably they say na lie no pass, but they don't say they for pass. If they don't do themselves serious willingness in the pass. Una watch the cyber law when they don't pass into law for say na in the work. So if they whole LG because the cost money cost now meaning you back for stop for the cost people intimidate them. Una watch.
Today's event translates into action the commitment made by you, Mr. President, to strengthen governance and to endow Sierra Leone with a sound legal framework to mitigate cybersecurity threats and eradicate cybercrime.
Sierra Leone today is on the trajectory to ensure the enhancement of its environment, to further strengthen domestic, regional and international cooperation on cybercrime.
Cybercrime threatens every aspect of our modern societies. It's been an honour for the UK government to work with your government there in partnership to get to where we are today, to this milestone.
Sierra Leone has focused on developing digital technologies and expanding access to those technologies. We must also prioritize safe and secure uses of digital technologies so that digital technologies support inclusive national development. At the sub-regional level, I agree with the ECOWAS representative that we need a holistic and coordinated approach to develop and secure our cyberspace. The European Union representative also acknowledges that the bill I am about to sign into law today is consistent with the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, the African Union's Malabo Convention on Cybersecurity and Personal Data Protection. So our law is therefore not a standalone contrivance of shoddy political ends. It is therefore a great moment of honor for me to sign into law today the Cybersecurity and Crime Act of 2021.
So when I don't see the president inside this year, that cybercrime where they been talk, he don't sign it into law. So nobody don't get right for bully the next person on in the media. So if when they see them, they send warrant for a popular artist, we don't talk politician, they don't reject a profession, they don't follow APC them. Now APC they destroy career, so they destroy them all over the place. Anybody with John be APC, they destroy like how the party destroy so. APC not a serious party, the people they're not serious. We don't ever see who say APC function well. Always waiting the paper na mami cause. The party, they're not there for contest. Because even when they say, let them go arrange, let them get membership issue. You see how an Eskroma operate to them? It tell us, una go do amino de. They don't bomb fools and smana, and they don't pin and knee. But una what the drama? APC not there for contest that election day. So they want tell una say an Eskroma get for day as chairman. Say then 2002 they did, we not believe it. Now 2022 they cancel now. Enough fight. APC then they contest that election. Then they weaken themselves. Because not a serious party. President Yomi don't talk and they're not good for themselves. Now they come into this thing. So the cyber law they infect. So you where they go yada, they think say they misbehave anyhow. The law the way they trample upon you for protect the next person where you go on intimidate. I want to remember one thing, Sierra Leoneans, serious Sierra Leoneans. Also, they want the way they cost mommy cost. We don't get time for them. We know they even respect APC because they don't respect Sierra Leoneans, they're not better. I don't get respect for nobody in APC. The only time I will get respect for them, now when they come out, they can't SLPP. Now that's when they will talk serious Sierra Leoneans. They are able to talk to them now. Now we come to the audit report where APC they go make all kind of halaki. And one of the very serious reasons where they pull Lara Tilopias, then suspend her. You know, Lara Tilopias, when I remember say an Eskroma where he can, the auditor will be the one woman, and Eskroma Sakam, who Pakababi left, where they ask I say, you know, I work with the woman, you know, like the woman, you know, show no reason. So at the end of the day, they bring Lara Tilopias because now the person we in things say go able hide them. No wonder we will not be the find out say audit report they not be the come out. Now Lara Tilopias they go get that audit report then we be happy in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 in a jam inside 2020 audit. All the thief the way they be done thief now. You see the reason why this woman they on an investigation. They don't know what the woman audit report we pull. The lie the way puts it very heavy. One, the woman talks say all decided where they be done. When I watch her critically, all decided where they be done hold APC they want him. Commission of inquiry, corruption, money laundry, oh, that Japan hotel. Oh. Now you know what they go grab, then go put inside the audit report. Because APC, one thing where they get, anything where they do, now so they accuse other people there with. The way how they now so they all accuse people there with, now so then they, because then they will launder their own image well. Because the image, look good for look. All APC members then, now so then they, including the authorities there. So how you go say, you Auditor General, you go put inside the audit report, say, the judge will come for judge commissions of inquiry, the also even they not pay house rent. Could you imagine? That they suppose for the audit report. The also the judge will come for commission of inquiry, the also they not pay house rent. Now the house owner they who say they go rent the house. Now they tell you say they not pay rent. Now they complain to you. Let us say the man not pay rent for argument's sake. That in the end, the landlord, because the in can rent the house. In landlord go for go ask pay rent. Waiting Auditor General report for let no say. Now they light it, they do the corruption, they do the unprofessionalism, they waste common do. It's so shameful. It's so embarrassing. And this transparency and accountability we might have built institutes in this country. Now you know Hamburg APC they so. It's a very serious thing. Then they go lie say because President Biobi don't go catch APC the patif na Japan, they run away na hotel, they not pay the people there. They say they go forge hotel receipts. But I want to know one thing, that the receipt system, now that part of the world here, a different part really. In the first place, who signed at the hotel where they go forge the receipts? The Auditor General for Domination. So in I don't see the judge they try for clean the image the wrong way. Who signed at the hotel at the wall where they go forge the receipts? Now when I want this receipt, I want to watch this receipt. You see, these are receipts where they give in America. You see, now electronic receipts where they give in America. When I don't see them, when I want to in this country, now that make at the show now. Now the same receipt that they go to Europe. You see, and this is even short. So how you go able this now how you go able forge this? This there's no way you forge them. No way not they forge this. Look at. You know able forge this receipt. It's not possible. This one. Nobody know the forger. Now so receipt that they command at this part of the world. So now tell me, where APC, I just they read and they lie because they worry. How they go forge this receipt? This receipt. How can you forge this one? How are you go able? This part of the world there, and I saw Europe there, and I saw the receipt there, long one there. You don't go able forger. Not to pen and the right name for sign nothing. Now from the system, directly go. So you tell me, you see the kind of professionalism where this woman be done the depart here at Sambabobo. When I don't see, and then the funny thing is, APC they all over the place, then they complain say, think they wait for don't at the audit report, they're not inside it. But then the question could be, how APC knows say, think they said that audit report, they don't know for doing it. Now they write audit report. So now she say this woman is on professionalism in this part about Momo. You see how God don't expose it? Because while APC for say, no, we're not glad something they do for don't they try, they will not see any. Why they for say they don't see any? Now they make audit report, now they write her. It's sad. Then even that 2019 audit report, this same woman, it go begin saying a mistake. Una listen to her. Let una hear from Immort. Where they talk say, where they talk say, na mistake be happy.
Of $5.48 billion. Now, the difference are supposed to within 4 days at the account, but according to the report, the Ministry of Finance give explanation as an error. Within this error and how common it is across una work them we now the area of cash loss.
The issue of the timber not the part of cash loss. it is not part of cash loss. For the records, the cash loss now only 77 billion leons. If you calculate that amount, it's way past. If you convert that to leons, it's way past that amount. So you know they as part of cash loss. For the records, that issue they come up in the report because, as I explained to you, what do the financial statements audit? It's part of the revenue side, and we check within the law say how the calculation supposed for the based on the law at the time, and we realize that based on the calculation way for the now this time difference now we notice so, but we not just take things verbatim. You get to ask question, and on asking question, the response what we get is that is a mistake, and because we look earlier asked them on this same thing buyer, and we realize that yes, somehow there was a mistake in that, and it's going to be corrected. But one thing I want to make we all understand, do you think professionally, when you look at things professionally, that issue where they talk about 1 square meter or square meter almost $1,000, it does not make sense. So of course, since it not make sense, we cannot take that as a loss. No, they have given a plausible explanation that this was a mistake. We said, "Oh, look into it." I said, "Indeed, because it doesn't make sense. We reviewed other countries, their own timber things, then, and we realized yes, this is genuine mistake which needs to be corrected." However, we also make a recommendation, see, for the good of Sierra Leone, for revenue generation purposes, then, instead of you value a container of timber on block, why don't you look at the situation when by the category of timber them, they get different value them? Because for example, ebony go get a different value from mango teak. But if all inside the one container and you value the container one, then it's something to think about. So we made that suggestion in a recommendation going forward. We don't know if they will take that, but it's a recommendation which we hope will be looked into.
So why is it the audit service they include past year's report into, for instance, including 2015-18 into 2019?
When I don't hear 2019, where Lara Tilopias been talk, say the timber where you go put now the audit report say they don't thief money on timber. That money where the kind salon not ever get her, the whole salon. Now in the deny in area where they deny say it's not the part of cash loss, that is not to him. Now the genuine mistake. So these are the things that we if we don't they do where they boil up now because APC one create problem for let them think say this them thief where they don't thief, where they don't accuse them or where they don't catch leper. We take today and they go court for thief case. For let them turn around. It's sad. So this is the type of people. but don't claim for them net. APC not serious. So I don't see. It's sad. And I'll tell you one thing, family. When Madam don't travel for 3 years, the travel costs when Madam travel for 3 years. Inside a dog and a screamer you for only 1 year, where it travel, which it costs over $602 million. Now it eats a salon money. Imagine where President Bio in a $300,000 no more. Now it is spent for transport for 3 years. Hey, if you know the way how APC destroyed that nation, if you see a word where they call APC, you they set fire. APC not get for camp na power quick. APC this election for let them contest, I get for Tom. President Bio don't do very well, and he continue to do very well. You know, there's one thing where not the biggest difference between APC and SLPP. APC now a government women they are free for all. They're not going to go through no procedure. When they take money no more, na give the money, then they vote. This is not the habit to them they do. But President Bio don't do very well. And to be very honest, Mr. Low people, This audit report, it don't disgrace APC there. Because the one way, the other thing the way the auditor be they do, way very bad is this. Apart from the fact say if we don't left APC the audit they can't join them, what they do way very dangerous is this. Then they go take people if in fact they're responsible for go check now any office, any ministry, department or agency for let them know how they spend the money and let them give them the receipt and rundown and let them give them the financial statement. But they're not the good. They're not ever go there, especially this 2020 audit. They're not the good. They don't go meet somebody. They just sit down at the office. Right now. He assumes say the people they're not doing. And in auditing, where you don't get the evidence, you they put and say a loss, money na loss. But did you go and meet the people? You don't go meet them. And not to the office, the person within the office, not to your responsibility for go work and meet you in the auditor general in office, for go give you receipt and financial statement. Not to your responsibility. Now your responsibility for work and go. Una all don't know. Una don't hear the auditor general don't talk say. Any able worker come out for go na city council for let go know the $100 million thief where Mayor Boabi say Akisoya thief. When at the similar office they did the office in a walking distance, he say he not go there. But when you not go there, why you not be put the money inside the like they do the other one there? Where you not go there? So you know the worker gonna no office this, you know that office no may assume because you don't want to do the job. He want continue for lie because he thinks say when you do that, the people then go count the document and now. But at the end of the day, you don't spoil good name there. Where people they do hard job what they do, you don't spoil their name, and that practice they unprofessional, it bad. All that money the way they see na loss, you know they go to the office there, they see don't know a writer because say you don't get her. How you don't go get her, you don't go see. So these are the danger thing where APC don't know what they create for themselves. When are not listening. Lyman and Lyman always. But APC they for them are they sabi forgery. All what they don't do, money laundry, forgery. They want hala say that they do to them. Imagine. They get Richard Conte when I the forgery officer. Now they forge now for forgery and the massacre. And they forge and the signature. Una ask Richard Conte why they sacker. How forge be the forge checks? So when I see this, how the way will change this? This. When are electronics? These are receipts. It's not possible. How do I need for listening to APC? No lie. You know, Salon people, they always want change, but they don't accept and agree for let change can. But this change, pauper, Salon go better, it change. Hey, President Bio, they beat APC like fishball. President Bio, always if we don't talk, for say they do, we don't do almost all. First in history, the media, we don't cause ate, we don't like panate. Not to yesterday, a day for yesterday, whole dinner with them. They all they enjoy. For like I know say President Bio na a unifier. If na man we bad, we get bad heart. Now them media they for they go against. If I'm on that day, it can't law will be the more of them. That seditious libel law, it can't pull up. So for like no, it give them free speech. Salon the number 10 for freedom of speech and expression in the whole world. So I want to know that. So I want to make Leona listen this music and enjoy this music as I bring to Una the program as we go. Una enjoy this music. Una enjoy.
Oh, who that guy this game ya so amada Sam na who that this game ya dey for amada Oh, who that cook and shape the game president We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man for development na salon. You don't hear me. We are with the voter man. are we the vote and back. We are we the vote and back. Oh, for development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, na you. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, 2023 na you. Show them say you do it. 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 After you, like Salomon, wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Obu Salon go before. We come wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Saloni Metewa.
All right, family, a very important thing. Let me tell you, the reason why make President Bio they can't succeed and it don't succeed and they continue for succeed and they continue for dinner power and with the gear. If we don't mind APC then now they don't spoil the spoil safe. Now one thing we don't happen, one of the greatest transformation we don't happen in the education sector again very recently. We remember in education where they go to senior school, trading at 3 faculty in the also. We been get the arts faculty. We get the science and we get the commercial traditionally. But this government recently, through the hardworking Minister Senge, they don't make 5 faculty now. For let them expand on people's skills. Let them encourage innovation and open up a lot of side where they will land book. 5, last show now. Number 1. They get sciences and technology stream. Science and technology stream. Then one stream where they sit now, whose stream they go. Number 2, they get language and literature stream. Maybe that in the art stream. But they know they call it art again. They call it language and literature. These are modern syllabus, modern curriculum in the country. 90 they design. Salon don't better. We not go the holla. These are the reasons we make APC they vex because they don't stand for good. They always stand for the wrong thing. So now that means when the good thing they can, the body they bet. Salon not used to innovation. We they used to. Now, President Bio they reset the system. Number 3, social and cultural studies stream. So you get social and cultural studies stream. You understand? Then we get another stream what they call economics, business, and entrepreneurship stream. Then we get the number 5 when they say mathematics and numeracy stream. So mathematics and numeracy, that are the one we want on statisticians. Like with statistician general will get whether they call Malam O. You want on like Malam O. You want land book like Nayana Indigo. And we all get when you call subject name. Somebody they ask me if somebody want to read I call them accounting, who say you go. But you go now economics, business, and entrepreneurs stream. Now there they go. So this is not the seriousness of this government. And President Tokanu Dio, now the best president which Salon don't produce. I am telling you, are the best presidents of this country. And let me tell you one thing. One very funny thing happened. After we Diana Konomani, I go tell people they say, let them know, come on, let them know allow people they can't country. When they hold and go to an CID, Diana Konomani go talk say, it's not to invoice that, it's not to in that video. So I want to watch and una save George, if not to Diana Konomani this. For let una know how APC they worthless and they're not better. Una watch.
My family on a good evening. We cannot people them on a good evening. Bamwe no wengwa. I know say most people will be surprised say which emergency message is where Diana want to this net. It's about the census. the census we will have to go on next week. I want to talk to me people in the corner that we not for allow make the can come to me now we all stay. And that is why I talk na corner, I talk small na Creole.
So when I don't see, Dana Konomani say they not for allow. But when they hold and go to an CID, he say not to indanly. He say na court they caught somebody in the campaign and that. So you see how APC then are coward they don't get sustainability by anything way they do. Development they don't get sustainability. Hala they don't get sustainability. Anything way they do they don't get sustainability. Then they start Bobo Shuru. But they know they sustain. When you see harassment, they don't go na the share. I vexed by with forefathers them. When they been afraid APC. I don't left them for that one day. Muku bullet got people like APC then they make then they go admire them. They say APC like fet. Let it count and all. But I want to know say even at the north, high school don't begin win them by election, they win them. Una can't see, una how they hear it Timini and understand Timini. Una explain to una family where this young man, this bar, when an ordinary shoemaker, where they tell them inside McKinney how Madabio don't work in another country, they talk them. And inside they continue for vote for Madabio, you know, and nothing from her. Una watch. You where they hear it Timini, explain to you, brother, when they understand Timini.
Hello, about Nagainia. Ilama by Abiyam. Madabio very correct.
Tenunga next election back leader. Samadabia, ya APC.
Abota ko Benka ku Madabio okawi. Benka ku.
So abota ko yi.
Benka ku. Owin Madabio.
No mga na bagbota to a.
Kono.
Kana
Madam. Benka ku.
Come on bota. Kana mai do mkene kwa na mate vota APC.
Well, APC and Subai.
Kana kwa tsamse Subai.
The answer is Subai. Anesang. Well, Zwanti are Subai. And not Soja streets, no tsar.
Yeah.
On Mess Road, no tsar. And clock tower, and Chinese, this Chinese bag. Not even pan clock tower. Go on, Esoya. I say to what is it? Saturn.
Hospital road, my papa hospital road.
Obama ini, Roma Kamai. Roma Kama government. Obama ini, Obama Mazidu,
I got a bit again. Mano pa mo SLBP agbenga mu. Ite mu na boto mu na mo pa mo SLBP abotrum ti.
Abotremi. Adi on even e banemi. It get sakai o anto e matila. Side on. Ono de da sakane ankai. A green. Them band there wagia. Yeah. Well, I want to be about to me. I mean, I may support SLBP. Even though I'm paying loose streets, your man some family. You can sell a people. Colombia, come and take what I thought. I might come and support SLPP. SLPP, now the first political party.
Okay. Tuma bato ta from Adum Kenya. Tuma limne from Adum Kenya.
Well, I'm man on my Kenny. Because it's all about Odiumi. Arankanga Fantano. Oh, yeah, just tell me. Arankanga Fantano. Na mapa tulungu ayarian. Madabi omani. Gonta pa plat. Bitka. It's sortira chan. Me punge.
Let's no.
7,000.
Madabi guga.
Madabi correct.
Gonta pa pla guga.
Gonta pa pla bagimola. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. It is sorting.
So Nairi, it's a madam you get plan. It's a madam you na in lake. Now inside McKinney, it's they making sus. It's like they not get nothing in the vote for madam you because APC na lucky party. Unairi the man. These are the kind of people they will get where APC they go all over the place because then they buy for them data. Some then they are soft ground. Then they wait for asylum. Then they talk all kind of lies. Una go on the ground, una don't see the layman inside Makini, how they talk about President Bill. Because in they feel am. Una wait, this election, then they beat una like fishball. Una listen to this other woman, now the southeast, where instead they talk about the one they will say they're hungry. No matter you for go feed them. No matter you don't come make rest on there. They know how eat because they know the woman say now they're lazy. They know how. Una listen to this woman. Una back when they understand me. Una explain this one to una brothers and sisters.
Mochasi. Yesu wini ave.
John, Mochasi John.
Ge numuna. Gene mo akwe buagama. Egira ke mada gele fu ma jero mufa. Mamu metebla. Akwewo power handle soje agie ke grama efe civil tija kaba numuna bagi ago fa bagi ruana ko mo ha dogbo mo le tri ena nu be ne mo akwewo maka bagi ruana eya ma baba jiwo ko ya mo tawa mo amu ne mo akwewo mo ya mi no mede mo gba mo ya mede mo ya mutaga gba na la mo mu hakpe na si ayin mo mu yowi na si ayin mo mu gba na si ala mo ye me na me bia bebe ya wa ba kwa egwu abegema ba kwa abekeke ma be ya masaro le ba yitebu ya be ma da ya we abebu e ba me gwo wa fanya ga ju obi ma ke be na mo ekwe egwu ma cho bi bo da na fama ba ajugo adune si bla metinale ma pole mi nda mo da creative pe na bo ma da ye pie na ma da wa be wa be le o ye ja etelu amugwo yeti mu ma nene ahan mu move to e ko to ati mu ma nene tia mi ati mu gware go nu bia ba ma adama ha ba ma adama sina ma da wa kujo aba i he nu mu jebedero nu ga me otuturu amugwo ye nu ga da si am ati mu gware go ke ma da tai wa ahan ive mu so nu bia be na mu akwegwa ma ba ye na ba be yo wi na yin ba be tag na yin be lo ya isiku ye na wa ba pe bi ya pe ma so be wa ba ko lo ma adama kata hada ipe ma halo si ale yesu na ma da halo mu fa mu me de bla SPP nya ga egwe ago ma ku na fa kale ga ha
ka gi ma na tembe ba gba ta ma pe be ba gba
be ba gba ina ta mi epi be ba gba ke gwo wa ehun pate ke na ta na pe ke gwo ahun pate lo ke ga sabula go ya na mo amu idleness me apia be ba gba because na mo adogbo na mo ayege mo wa amulogbo mo ayege kopo elu adogbo won kana be de be wa adogbo bi ate on be idugo bi at tawa be idugo be ju adogbo asofa be ba gba kana mo adogbo adogbo mo adogbo egeje yevu agriculture you mo pay every 2 out wo over me head ba igba nje wa ni mo tagala ya gi tagame bi wa.
So Nayeri, we know they understand Mende. That woman say the baseline is not to matter be you responsible if rest there. It say we as Sierra now with laziness and with idleness now make with the things rest there because we know they work. Now they explain. It say you know they ever come up be a Marabiu. It say Marabiu died for Sierra then, just like how Jesus Christ died for everybody in the world. Now so it puts the comparison. Now a metaphor he used. So when I don't see the layman them, the your perspective. Not to me and you, where they America, where they Europe, where they Australia, where they any side they wear course. When I don't hear the layman them from the village. The mommy say, if they go make your own farm and eat. Not to you don't come, you don't left your family, don't run away, go to the city. You want to mother you pass those tools for go give rest. It's a hence father they make him picking they go to school. It's okay. You know, they pay no school fee. So you don't see that. That make I tell you say this issue of President Bio, where say are not satisfied, it's based on individual expectation. So man, in your expectation different about governance. Maybe some man your expectation, it be just want when they come, let them go to shape money game. But when that one they not happy, the general expectation, President Bio work towards that. So you don't understand. So that's it. So I don't want to let people they worry. Madam, you the win that election day. The layman and they don't talk so. That one day from McKinney, then that one day from the southeast. When I don't see how they desperate now, they want they vote. And like you sabi book say now one vote and that person one. But the one the way they Europe and America, where they talk about they not get for vote. They not get for vote. All the one the way they APC they go misbehave. They not get for votes as alone. Then avoid votes. That beaucoup cost then they part. That man will sit on the soda sauce. Now McKinney, he don't tell you what he tell you. And they vote for Madabio. So President Tokanubio, they do very well to them. Their expectation, they don't hold water. And I get for begin now, henceforth. For count to now, President Bio in manifesto, meaning where President Bio in the contest rally, what he been talk say they do na salo, where it's on president. Where we vote for. And they bring a lamb, and they talk and say, he been talk say they do this, they don't do them. Na so they mark them, na so they grade them, na so they get them mark. For Leona said George, Madam, you not been talk say we can't be skyscraper for you for Lely, don't they know? What did they do in the 5 years? In fact, I know once Leona begin compare President Tokanubio with Anes Kuruma. Because President Bio don't just serve 3 years and a half. How na go compare to somebody who will get an opportunity to will loot that nation for 11 years? Una wait for where Madam Bio said take 11 years, then una compare now here and Eskuma. Let una see the gap. Let una see the rope way the gap. But even when Madam Bio don't take 3 years, it don't do beaucoup thing past an Eskuma 11 years. The reason why some people in the holla now because now APC then be now they don't go pattern down there. Some people then the expectation too high that they expect say Madam Bio inside 3 years if you do all the thing. No, you know they work so. When I calm down, President Bio is the best president. Now the answer to the Sierra Leoneans in prayer. Somebody don't call, don't text now. He say in name Mohammed Kamara. He say he come out from carrying the district. He said he the vote for Madam Bio. You see, una watch her. In a Mohammed Kamara, he said, I am from carrying the district. I will vote for Madam Bio. I am not going to be boxed into any tribal or regional affiliated politics. I am no one's fool. I have seen politics in Sierra Leone from President Momo. I can tell a good leader from a bad one. Anes was the worst that happened to Sierra Leone. Bio is the one we are waiting for. And I will use my own contacts to enlighten my people in my district. What keeps me awake is the thought of an APC coming back to office. You don't see? And I am taking this oath. It's a take oath. It's a E in the Tawada carrying the district. So these are the things that we are the lay people that with the concern board. Not so you in America, Europe, in the course, so you don't get for go vote as alone. I get for count President Bio in achievement one by one. One by one, and they bring up in manifesto and how you don't achieve it. One by one. Not only how we see President Bio, they go give to disable them. President Bio, they give them they give them Okada. Disable them. President Bio, they give them Okada, they give them generator, they give them sewing machine. But APC, waiting them, they do then disable them. Then they go do Morima per money. Then Morima tell us where he buy with the fat pan and so people they go get around you. Then they go to where party. President Bio say no, make the man. President Bio don't vow say all the disabled the way they beg and they bring them out of the streets. Today we not been get youth corps. That's the way they Nigeria. Now we get her. When we brought out the commoner college, then they get youth corps, so then they get experience and money. Now today we not been get youth farm. Now I don't show na youth farm on this platform several times. Now every chief done a beginning. Whether they call the farm. This are the thing that we look for in the government. They not be there, but they now. Try they pensioner them, then they pay them 25,000. You ain't a pensioner where you don't suffer in another country. Then they give 25,000. So man a pon kalamba ilido or balamuya or kailan. You get for travel back for can't free time for can't take 25,000. Imagine. So man they will say 1 year. They go take that 25,000, transport all done they don't know. Wait till days by the time they go, how much money they left now? We reach that 10,000. President Bio don't stand from 25,000 to 500,000. You feel say that pensioner they fool. You go APC come back, go there by austerity, he pull that money in their hand. No, they didn't do it. Now the money don't cancel back. $75 million when a grant, not to no loan. All the loan APC loan, matter be rejected. Na grant. President Biona, the best president. Let God bless him. We will not tape at this program today. We don't pass 1 hour. This is not the authentic voice of Gentle. I want to let you know say President Bio, na the best president at Salon. Elect everybody and we will continue for support. Me and Gentle, the political hot, we will share this program to everybody. We will share. We will share them. We will go na the YouTube. We will cut on them. We will share na them Facebook them. We will share na them WhatsApp them. Everybody they see them because I therefore begin to bring President Bio in achievement the one after the other. So I want to listen to this good and sweet melody music. Well, I don't want to listen to that music, Seth. I want to listen. Yeah, I want to listen to this music, which I Lion Lawrence Lima in face day. Let APC they free. If APC they there, let them see Lion Lawrence Lima. Let them have to work.
Music. But this year, F170 grandpa yagede, yaketonya logoy. Binti mia. Enya mo binti mia. Bahale bahao. Ya okay ni sale ba. Binti mia.
All right, this before the program the end, I want to listen to Ami Kalon. And they give you them music there, I let enjoy. I go find plenty music there. Next time they bring Timney music, and they bring Madingo music, and they bring Limba music there. Let them go there enjoy at the show.
Maroma na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na kwande tamya roma tamba tamya obara, na tiluma ni tamya tia mambo mambo jamaro. Maroma na tulima tataye, na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na kwande tamya roma tamba tamya obara, na tiluma ni tamya tia mambo mambo jamaro. Jogi bada juma jogi pangwa masio tiwanya le mayo go before tiwanya le mayo go before na be wanya ba na pare lo go before ko ya de ya ba ko pare mayo go before ri ba be na be na ko mi go before mo ti ado do you ma de ko mi go before but why you no be woman you na parampo go before if no ga be go le na pamata go le ma we no ga te to any type of kind go before you na money ma ile la ko ma go before Vietnam il est go before. Dans les temps pour dire people property, go before. Now for the West African nation, go before. Oh,
So famulem, that one day, now the music way I'm Kalongi so inside the show, we come close the show now. Me na Gentle, this na the authentic voice of Gentle. Una follow me anytime. Una share this program. Let serious really as a Jerry. Some people let me say they want get the audio version. But you where they watch and you where they listen. If you get time for listening, yourself go ahead for record them in audio form and send them for your brother and sister. Let them have the opportunity for listening. Myself go do them when I done because today unable to do the audio. But do ya yourself help your brother animal you said don't listen. Where you listen, I put the other recorder, you put an audio, you send them so people that go they hear it and then say will be part of the program. But for now, una share. Let God continue for bless President Talk Andubio for where it make salon become sexy and attractive. And let God bless Sierra Leone. Una bye bye.
Network TV.